Being young is amazing and we all want to do lots of stupid things, but every action has a consequence, even if it's not instant. Just imagine how much money you could have if you would make the right decisions in your youth without having any extra incomes. One of the most popular ways in which people are wasting money is always buying the last gadgets on the market, always having the new version, whether that would be a new phone, a new TV, a new watch, or anything like that. It is a waste of money because you will not only do the exact same thing as you did with the old ones, but also you will lose more of your time using the new gadget. It makes you feel obligated to use it now that you have a new one, and this will only result in more time wasted and less productivity. Most people who don't invest in their future because it's risky, it's not safe, but rather spend the exact same or even more money on some girl online that they never get to touch in the first place. And even worse, most of those girls are not managing their accounts themselves, but they are part of agencies. So when you think you're texting the girl in the picture, you're actually texting a guy. But if you're seeking that kind of entertainment, the internet is literally full of free videos with those kind of girls, right? You don't need to waste your money on them. The number one mistake people make is trying to look rich, trying to look like something they are not. And that's extremely expensive and destructive. There are persons who would rather get a loan they can barely afford to get a fancy car that they can't even take care of just because a neighbor or a family member got one. And this need of validation, this need to be something that you are not, is going to cost. Instead of giving all your money and savings on things you don't need, like fancy cars or expensive clothing, trying to look rich, why not invest in your own future and actually be rich? So many billionaires dress like everyday people, and very often even cheaper than that. Being rich is not about how expensive your shirt is. If you get to talk with Elon Musk, for example, would you even notice his shirt? Will that even get in the discussion? I don't remember seeing an interview with him and someone to care about his clothes. And this is another downside of trying to look rich. Most people might not even care, so you just end up wasting all the money you have and maybe even those you don't have yet for shiny stuff that people won't even care about. Laziness will be the greatest queen if she wouldn't be so lazy to get up and claim the title. What I'm saying is that the little things we're too lazy to do have a great cost when you add them to the list, like being too lazy to get your own groceries and cook in favor of other services that deliver the food right to your door. Yes, it is very convenient if you don't have time once to do it because you're late or because you're having guests coming over and so on. But if you keep ordering your everyday meals just because you're too lazy to cook it, that will cost you a lot of money. And while you're paying for someone else's job, you could keep those money, be responsible and cook your own food. Just get a calculator and add up your costs of ordering food every day, and the end results are literally surprising. In most of the times, those money are enough to buy a car a year just from that laziness of not cooking your own food. You alone are responsible for your own life and for your own money. If you don't like something, change it. Now, instead of being lazy in your free time, why not start a side hustle? There are plenty to choose from in this video right here.